guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jess Suggie Sugar Mama back with another tutorial. Today we are going to do the tent that I posted on Sugar Glider Guardians. It's a Facebook page and it got a lot of positive reviews, so I promised all of my subscribers that have subscribed so far, please subscribe, that I would do this tutorial and have it posted by this week. So, that being said, the materials you will need will be 4 of these mesh little bags. They're about $1.94 at Walmart, and you can get them at, I believe, Fred Meyer's too, is where I got my last ones. Then you're going, so those 4, you're going to cut up 3 of them and then leave 1 intact. Then you're going to need some fleece, 2 triangle pieces that I did a square cut into 23 inches on each side and took the non-stretchy side of each corner. Then you're going to need 4 of your 40-inch PVC pipes. Make sure you're getting the kind that is safe for your sugar glider. You're going to need 6, well, I guess you could do 4 up to 6 of the 20-inch PVC pipes. The reason why I want 6 is because I would like a little kind of like tray area right here, kind of stabilize it a little bit, instead of getting 4 little caps. That's what I chose to do. So you could go either way. Then you're going to need 4 elbows if you want to do the tray tie style that I'm doing. 4 of these, which are the triangle pieces. I was told that you couldn't get these except for on Amazon, but I found these at Lowe's. These were the most expensive piece other than the PVC pipes. These were $2.06, I believe. The elbows were 61 cents, and the PVC pipes were $2.40 something a piece, I believe. So all in all, it's really not that expensive to build this cage. And then you're going to need several strips. I haven't no idea how many, honestly. What I did is took the non-stretchy side, so I can go this way to make sure that it's nice and durable. This is the stretchy side, and these are 1.5 inches wide. This is to kind of securely sew the corners of the mesh, so that way there's no thread exposed, there's no chance that your Suggie's gonna get caught on anything, and it kind of just looks really nice and professional at the end. So let's get into this tutorial and hope you guys have fun. Okay, so what you're gonna do, what I usually do, is cut open the 3 of the bags. And you can do that with either scissors, or you can use thread snippers or whatever, which is what I chose to do kind of this time once I figured it out. Anyways, then you're going to take and put your 4 pieces, your 3-corner pieces, and put 1 on each of your 40-inch pipes. And this is kind of what I based it off, the measurements off of my own height. I sat down like this and was like, oh, well, this kind of looks good. And I also based it off of the bag that was already pre-made, because I didn't want to buy different kind of mesh. So another mesh that you could use for this would be 10X. 10X would be a great one, but you wouldn't be able to take it apart like you can mine. I chose to do it this way so I could take it apart and store easy. And then you're going to take your elbows and attach those right at the bottom, along with your 2 remaining 20-inch PVC pipes. So once you have everything assembled, this is kind of what it looks like. So, the reason why I chose these measurements is because this bag happens to fit like perfectly if you cut it in 2 different pieces. So the measurements for that are going to be 23 inches cut off from the top of the bag. So you're going to have 3 squares like this. You're going to leave 1 square out, and then you're going to attach 2 squares together to create your final panel. On this panel, you know, you could be pretty creative and put a zipper on it, which is what I almost chose to do with this one, but I'm not going to, because I've found that when I'm sitting there, I don't really want to do anything. I don't want to get up or anything like that, and it's hard to grab things from underneath because there's a pulley thing around your waist, and it was kind of a pain. So a zipper might help. So again, if you make yours, kind of make those adjustments if you want. If you want one single panel, you would have to get a 5th bag, but I chose not to do that. Then you're going to take your top panel and one of your side panels, and you're going to start to take the fleece and piece them together. I will be back here in a second to show you what that kind of looks like. Okay guys, so the number one thing that I always reiterate is on my machine, the Brother JX2517, I only use 2 settings, one of which we're going to use today, the number 6, that is the smallest single stitch. The only other stitch that I ever use is this one, and that is the first one of the 5, and that's only if I am using cotton, and that's so it doesn't fray as easily. After you get sewing the one corner, this is kind of what it looks like when you open it on up. So there's no exposed thread for them, which is great. And then all you're going to do is keep repeating the process all the way at the top, and then I will let you know what you're going to do from there. Okay, so once you have gotten all of the tops sewn across, we're going to start on the sides, but I just wanted you to kind of see what this looks like, and then you can come see what it looks like at the top. Very nice. No holes, no seam breaks, etc. And then we're going to take and then do the same thing right down the sides of each one. And I'll be back when I'm done. So this is what it looks like after all the sides are all put together. See, it fits very nicely around the PVC pipe cage that you have created, or I have created, whatever, if you happen to decide to follow this. And you can see that it has a little bit extra, so that way it's not super tight. See, and that's what I like about this message, that it's a little flexible, and this looks very professional. So, your next step. So, this last step is a little tricky because I want the tie around my waist, so that way I can control when they can get in and out, and that way it's just easier on everybody. So, I'm going to leave the bag intact. I'm going to cut the unopened end and actually slice down about halfway, I believe. I believe it's about halfway. Okay, to attach the bottom bag, you're going to first attach each side to each of the sides here, which is already done. So that way there is a triangle piece here in the middle. Next, you need to line the fleece strip and the triangle and the mesh up, fold the fleece over and pin and sew. Here you need to take a piece of fleece and line it up on either side and
fold over and pin. At the bottom of the bag, you need to make sure that you have the fleece there and make sure it goes all the way to the bottom. Make sure that you do not miss this.
So this is what it looks like done. It's kind of a pain to put together the first time because of course this isn't going to fit over like you would just throwing it over. So you do have to dismantle a little to fit on the inside, so I'll demonstrate how that is done. It's really that simple. And when you use it, I like to use it on the couch. That's what this is for. And honestly, it's so big in here. You can hang toys from the top. And actually, if you really wanted to, and what I'm going to do is cut in some sections and add in some tri pieces so I can put in some shelves so that they can fly and hop around in here while I'm either making toys or whatever the case may be. So I get maximum bonding time with my babies without them getting out, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, my room is kind of a one-stop shop for everything. So it's not Suggie safe. So this is my option for that. And it actually works out really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Please subscribe. If you guys want to hear more content, please let me know in the comments what you guys would like to hear, because I'd really like to hear it from you guys. Thank you. Bye.